G'day everyone, welcome back to Pete's Investing. Today is June 18, 2023. This is the New Zealand US dollar currency update. On our weekly, we've got it's broken up from a bearish momentum into a neutral. And on the daily, it's broken up into a bullish momentum. So avoid taking long or short trades. We've also got a potential bearish divergence playing out on the hourly chart. So let's look at each of these. On the weekly, there is a difference between the CCI 150 moving averages and the triple moving average of the price chart. In other words, they're not aligned, hence it's giving us a neutral signal after being bearish for a couple of weeks. So avoid taking long or short trades. I prefer to take short or long trades when both the weekly, daily and the hourly are aligned. On the daily, we're in a bullish momentum. You can see there after a couple of days bullish, and it's making new highs. Now, you'll notice there is just currently balancing around a 61% level, and we may see a potential move either way from there, and that's always a key area to look out for in terms of Fibonacci retracements. So again, that's primarily bullish momentum, but we need to see a bullish movement on the weekly before we take further trades, and by that stage we should see higher highs on the daily as well. Now on the hourly, we did have a bearish divergence here playing out versus this little bullish divergence on our previous update. And if I zoom in, you can see there we drew a target on that 38 to the 50% level, and it actually touched, with those wicks, it touched it two, maybe three times, almost three times. So you could argue it probably failed to hit our target, depending on how high or how low you put your targets in that. But again, I prefer to use this primarily as a slightly a retracement at the very least, if not a trend reversal, when trading in the direction of the price chart. So in this case, if you're going long, I'd be careful about taking further long trades or even taking profits to get out of your trade if you are trading that. Now in this case, it's continued further highs in the terms of the price chart, but you'll notice the CCI also is continuing with lower lows. Now that's a bit hard to read there, but let me just expand that. So you can see there, if I move that there, that's still in a decline. That's still a lower high on the CCI, so we consider that a bearish divergence. And I'll remove this channel and this Fibonacci, and we'll move that to that level there. You can see there that's obviously a bullish divergence on the price chart. Now as well, you'll notice here it's continuing lower low, so even though that low is lower than that, we want to continue that to where we are today. So that's definitely a bearish divergence. And let's keep it there, because you can see there we want to take it to the highest point. And what we need to see now is a potential break to the downside if it's going to play out. These don't always work, of course, but they do a lot of the time. We take it to the lowest level, lowest candle. So for this to work, we need to see this price break below this channel, which also coincides with this descending. If I zoom out, there's a descending trend line there as well between those highs and lows. So for this divergence to work, we need to see the CCI break continue to the downside. We also need to see the price break below this channel, which coincides with this descending trend line. And by then, we take a Fibonacci before the divergence range, so bring it down to that level there. Take it to that high. So our target area will be, so if it breaks below there, our target area will be the next Fibonacci level, and I'll take it to 2 Fibonacci levels. So that'll be your target area if it breaks below that channel. That'll be your target area for at least a retrace, if not breakthrough further to the downside. But to be conservative, we go for the earliest Fibonacci range. So to understand how to trade this and other trading strategies, subscribe to my Patreon page, where we also look at weekly scans of stocks, currencies and commodities. Subscribe, like and share the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in a future video.